asleep, but my heart refuses to rest. I hold my breath so no one hears the breaking in my chest. Your name drifts through the dark like a whisper I can't outrun. I close my eyes and bathe the night to undo what's been done. I smile through the daylight like I'm perfectly fine, but pain has a way of finding me when the clock hits midnight. These are my silent crying hours, where tears fall without a sound. I fall apart in empty rooms when no one else is around. I loved you deeper than my words ever learned how to show. I scream your name inside my heart, but you'll never know. Your side of the bed is cold, still feels like you're there. I reach for you out of habit, then remember you were nowhere. Every promise we once made still echoes in my head. I replay what I could have said instead of what we left unsaid. I don't blame you for leaving, I just wish you had stayed, or at least told me sooner. Love was slipping away. These are my silent crying hours, where tears fall without a sound. I fall apart in empty rooms when no one else is around. I loved you deeper than my words ever learned how to show. I scream your name inside my heart, but you'll never know. Maybe loving you's my mistake, or maybe it was just too real. Some hearts break slowly, so no one knows how they feel. I'm learning how to breathe again in a world without you here, but healing takes time when the pain is sincere. These are my silent crying hours, but I'm still standing somehow. I wipe my tears, hold my head high, even when I break down. I'll love again, but not like this. Now with a heart so exposed, I'll carry you in quiet strength and let the sirens close. The sun will rise, the night will fade. I'll face the day. Then life is hard, but some tears belong to the dark. In these silent crying hours. I don't say your name out loud anymore, but it still lives inside my breath. I fold your memory into every prayer, just to feel you closer than death. A smile when people ask if I'm okay, like I've learned how to pretend. But my heart keeps time with yesterday. what my lips can't say. When I'm strong for the world, but broken inside. My tears know you every time I cry. Your voice still echoes in quiet rooms when the night won't let me sleep. I hold conversations with the dark about the promises we couldn't keep. I tried to erase you from my days, but love doesn't forget that way. It hides in the cracks of my silence and waits for the night to break. My tears know you. They call out your name. They fall like confessions I'm too scared to say. I moved on in pictures, but not in my mind. My tears know you every time I cry. If missing you was a language, I'd speak it perfectly, 'cause every goodbye you left behind is still living inside of me. So I learned how to breathe without you, but not how to feel okay. Some loves don't fade with time, they just stick in quieter ways. My tears know you, they don't lie for me. They tell the truth when my heart's too weak. Even if I never hold you again, my tears know you until the end. I don't need to say I love you now, but pain already knew. My tears know you. You packed your things in quiet, like you didn't want to wake my heart. Your keys fell on the table, and that's when it all fell apart. You said you'd call me later, like this wasn't the end, but I heard it in your silence before you said a word again. I memorized the sound of you breathing next to me, not knowing that those seconds would be the last of we. Was a whisper goodbye, love, soft enough to miss. No tears in your voice, just the absence of a kiss. It was a whisper goodbye, love, no reason, no fight, just your shadow leaving in the middle of the night. We used to talk till morning about everything we'd be. Now I'm talking looking into the ceiling, asking where you left me. Your sweater's on the chair still, like you might come home, but the air feels unfamiliar now that I'm alone. I keep replaying your footsteps fading down the hall, trying to find the moment when love started to fall. It was a whisper goodbye, love, so gentle it hurts, like you didn't want to break me, but you left me first. It was a whisper goodbye, love, no crash, no flame, just a quiet ending. I'll never be the same. If you had screamed or slammed the door, I could have hated you, but you left with so much tenderness. I don't know what to do. Tell me how to heal a wound that never bled out loud. How do I grieve a love that vanished in a cloud? I stood frozen in the doorway long after you were gone, listening to a silence that knew your love was done. It was a whisper goodbye, love, but it echoes in my chest. The softest endings linger and hurt the deepest yes. It was a whisper goodbye, love, and now I understand. You don't need broken words to break a heart in half. So I'll say it back in silence, since that's how we fell apart. Goodbye, my quiet love, you still live inside my heart. We laughed like nothing could fall apart, like love was easy, like we were sure. I memorized the way you smiled, thinking it would last forevermore. But something fragile lived between us, unspoken fears we never knew. I held my breath inside your arms, almost happy with you. I felt the warmth but not the fire, I felt your hands but not your heart. We were standing on the edge of love, right before it fell apart. I was almost happy with you, almost safe, almost true, close enough to touch the dream, but not enough to believe. I smiled through the cracks in my heart, pretending I didn't see the truth. I was almost happy with you, but almost broke me too. You said the words, but not in time. I needed more than halfway love. I searched your eyes for certainty, but doubt was written all over us. I loved you in the quiet moments, in the spaces you left cold. I gave you pieces of my heart you never learned to hold. You stayed, but some something felt so wrong, like you were already gone. I kept hoping you'd choose me fully, but hope can only hold on so long. I was almost happy with you, almost safe, almost true, close enough to touch the dream, not enough to believe. It's now through the cracks in my heart, pretending I didn't see the truth. I was almost happy with you, but almost broke me too. Maybe love shouldn't feel like weight of wishing someone would change. I shouldn't have to beg for pieces of a heart that couldn't stay. I don't hate you, I still care. Loving you cost me me. Now I'm choosing lonely nights over half of what could be. I was almost happy with you, but almost isn't love at last. I deserve more than second thoughts, more than shadows of the past. I let you go, it's taken hands and tears I'd never show you. I was almost happy with you. Now I'm learning how to be without you. Some loves don't end in flames or fights, they fade like a quiet truth. I wasn't meant to lose myself, trying to be happy with you. The house is louder when you're not here. Every wall knows your name. I talk to the shadows just to feel close, but nothing feels the same. I learned how to sleep on my side, leave the light on low. I stopped waiting for your footsteps, but I still feel you go. I'm still alone, even when I smile, still holding pieces of us after all this time. I tell myself I'm stronger now, but my heart still groans. I learned to live without you, I'm just still alone. Your jacket hangs like a memory, I can't bring myself to move. It smells like yesterday and everything I lost with you. They say love comes back around in another face, another name, but every road I walk alone still leads to you the same. I'm still alone in crowded rooms monsters hiding the truth that let you grow was so untold. The love that you left me still. This being strong means I'm missing you, then I don't wanna be brave. 'Cause every scar you left behind still calls me by your name. Soft, don't cry like I used to, I just ache instead. Loneliness learned my heartbeat and sleeps in my bed. I'm still alone, learning how to breathe with memories that won't let go of the best of me. Maybe one day this pain will fade and my heart will run. But tonight, without you here and still, the night holds me close when no one else does. I whisper your name and then still on. The clock glows blue in the dark, another broken heart. Your name still slips through my breath like a habit I haven't left. Streetlights flicker outside my room, painting shadows shaped like you. I tell myself I'll be okay, but midnight never lets me lie. The world is quiet, but I'm not. I feel everything I forgot. In this midnight solitude, I'm learning how to miss you. Silent screams what love once knew when it was me and you. I hold my tears like they're gold, 'cause crying means I still feel whole. I'm not lost, just alone in this midnight solitude. Your coffee mug still by the sink, I stare at it and overthink. Funny how the smallest things can break me down. Effortlessly I walk the floor, count every scar, tracing where your footsteps were. I've forgiven what I can't forget. Some wounds don't heal, they just rest. That I try to run from what I feel, but pain's the only thing that's real. In this midnight solitude, every memory feels new. Love echoes in empty rooms like a song without a tune. I breathe in what we used to be, exhale what's left of you and me. I'm not broken, just alone in this midnight solitude. Maybe someday I'll sleep in peace without your name haunting me. But tonight I sit with the truth that loving you was loving me too. In this midnight solitude, I finally face what's true. I gave my heart, I loved you right, even when it cost me nights. I'll rise with dawn stronger than don't slam doors when you leave, you just forget to come back. You say my name like it's harmless, like it never meant that much. We still talk like we're okay, like nothing's really wrong. But love shouldn't feel this empty when it's holding on this long. I don't cry the way I used to, no shattered pieces on the floor. It's just this quiet breaking that I can't ignore. It's a calm kind of hurt, the kind that settles in slow. No tears, no screaming, just a heart learning to let go. It's a calm kind of hurt, like the ache after goodbye, when the love doesn't leave you, but it's not alive. You sit beside me on the couch, but we're worlds apart. Your body's here, your mind's already packing up your heart. I catch myself missing you while you're still right here. That's when I knew I was losing you, and it wasn't fair. I don't ask you where you've been, I don't fight to make you stay. I just swallow all the questions and let the silence say. It's a calm kind of hurt, the kind you learn to hide, smiling through conversations while something in you dies. It's a calm kind of hurt, no drama, no goodbye, just waking up one morning knowing love has passed you by. If you left me screaming, at least I'd understand. But you stayed just long enough to slip right through my hands. Tell me how to grieve a love that never said it's done. How do I let go of someone who's already gone? I still save you a place in everything I do, even though I know you wouldn't do the same for me too. It's a calm kind of hurt, but it cuts just as deep. It's the pain you carry quietly when your heart won't sleep. It's a calm kind of hurt that I'll learn to survive, loving you in silence while I slowly say goodbye. No shattered glass, no last words spoken, just a gentle ending and a heart softly broken. The room still smells like you on borrowed air. Your coffee cup is empty, like you never cared. I talk to the silence like it knows my name. You walked out so gently, but nothing's the same. You didn't slam the door, you didn't disappear. You just stopped choosing me, and love left me here. Love left me here with the lights turning low, holding all the words you didn't say before you go. I stayed in the moment you refused hoodie when the nights feel too long. It still fits my body, but I know it's wrong. I learned how to sleep on the edge of goodbye, where hope holds its breath and won't ask me why. I play your promises like they're still true. I keep losing pieces of who I was with you. Love left me here in the quiet aftermath, cleaning up the memories like broken glass. You found your freedom, I stayed sincere. You walked away whole. Love left me here. Lately you loved me the best way you knew, but your best still broke me in ways you never knew. I don't curse your name, I just whisper it clear. Some hearts move on, some stay right here. Love left me here, but I'm learning to stand on shaking knees and an open hand. I won't chase your shadow, we're drowning my fear. You didn't stay, but love left me here. I still hear your name in the silence at night, like a whisper that never learned how to fade. Your shadow still sleeps on my side of the bed, where I once believed love would stay. I held on to promises written in air, every forever we couldn't keep. Now I'm talking to memories while you're learning how not to need me. Love slipped away through my trembling hands like water I couldn't save. I begged it to stay, but it didn't understand why hearts sometimes break. You walked out so quietly, left me with words I never could say. I was still in love when love slipped away. Your laughter still lives in the corners of my mind. nights are longer than they used to be, and healing feels so far away. I'm learning how to breathe without you, one quiet tear at a time. Love slipped away and I watched it go with a heart that couldn't fight. You took the best part of me when you left and turned my days into nights. I'll carry your ghost in every song I sing, every word I couldn't say. I was still in love when love slipped away. I was still in love. I was still in love when love slipped away. The room is quiet, no tears tonight, just a weight I've learned to hold. Your name doesn't hurt the way it did, but it still feels cold. I folded up the photographs, put the past away. I don't reach for you like before, but you don't fade. I thought healing would feel like joy, but it feels like standing still. I'm still calm after all the pain I've known, still breathing through the silence, learning how to be alone. I don't scream, I don't break down like I used to do. I look okay on the outside, but I still miss you. I walk the streets we used to love, they don't pull me under now, but every corner knows our story, even if I don't say it out loud. I laugh when people talk about love like I figured it out, but there's a part of me that listens when your name comes around. I don't cry when the night falls, but I don't sleep the same. I'm still calm, even when my heart feels tired, still carrying the echoes of a love that never expired. I don't reach for your shadow when the lights go low, but letting go doesn't mean I stopped loving you, you know. If peace is just surviving, then maybe that's okay. I'm not healed, I'm not broken, just learning how to stay. I don't need you to come back, I don't need you to explain. I'm learning how to live with what still remains. Some nights I feel empty, some days I feel strong. Calm doesn't mean I'm over it, it just means I'm moving on. I'm still calm, but my heart remembers you, not with fire, not with anger, just a quiet truth. Maybe one day love won't ache when I hear your name, but tonight I'm still calm, standing in the rain. So this is me, not crying, not begging anymore, just standing in the stillness I've never known before. I don't love you like I did then, but I love you in a way that lets me breathe inside still be okay. Directions when I was lost in your arms. Your laugh was my shelter from the world and its scars. I used to breathe a little easier every time you walked in, like all of the chaos knew where to end. Your voice was my favorite sound, my name on your lips felt true. I didn't know how fragile love was until I started losing you. You felt like home in a place I'd never been. Every broken piece of me finally fit in. You felt like home. We painted dreams on the ceiling, said forever without fear. But promises age faster when the heart isn't sincere. You stopped leaving the light on when you knew I'd be late. That's when love turned into silence and hope started to wait. I still reach for your hand at night like it's only a phase, but your side of the bed is getting colder these days. You felt like home, now you're just a memory, a place I still visit but can't stay, can't be. You felt like home. Safe in your eyes, how do I pack up a love that taught me how to survive? If home is where the heart is, then why does mine still choose you? Even after you walked away, like I never mattered to you. I keep the door unlocked just in case you return, but some goodbyes don't echo, they just quietly burn. You felt like home, and I let myself believe that you were my forever, not just somewhere to leave. You felt like home, now I'm learning to roll with pieces of my heart still living in your home. I'll build my walls again someday, strong enough to stand alone, but part of me will always miss when you felt like home. I smile like I'm stronger than I am, hold my tears till the lights go out. I say I'm fine like it's just a word, but it's the loudest lie in my mouth. I trace your name on empty air, like you're still close somehow. how, but every memory pulls me under, and I don't know how to swim now. I'm quietly falling apart in rooms that remember you, trying to stitch up a broken heart with things we used to do. No one hears the sound of me breaking, no one sees the scars I hide. I'm quietly falling apart every lonely night. Your ghost still sleeps on my side. Your voice still lives in my head. I replay the words we never fixed, all the things we never said. I learned how to breathe without you, but it still hurts just the same. 'Cause healing feels like losing you over and over again. I'm quietly falling apart while the world keeps moving on. I fake me love, your name down on the nightstand next to all my fears. Let the tears fall without asking after all these years. The fight in me grew tired of holding on too tight. Some hearts don't break from falling, they break from staying upright. I kept waiting for a moment where the hurt would finally end. But healing isn't running away, it's learning how to bend. Now I'm softly resting in the truth that love can fade and still be real. I don't reach for you in panic, I just feel what I feel. My heart's still sore, still open, but it's done with second guessing. I didn't lose you all at once, I just started softly resting. Your silence used to scare me, like I'd fall through empty air. Now it's just a quiet room where I can breathe and care. I packed away the version of me that begged you not to go. She deserved a gentler ending than she'll ever know. I thought peace would feel like nothing, but it hums under my skin like a lullaby, reminding me I'm safe within. Now I'm softly resting in the truth that love can ache and still be kind. I don't replay every ending or rewind all the signs. My heart's still learning rhythms that don't ache with your confessing. I didn't lose you all at once, I just started softly resting. If love comes back with open hands, I won't flinch or run away. I'll know the difference between holding and begging it to stay. I'll choose the ground beneath my feet over the fall I used to chase. I won't confuse exhaustion for a love I couldn't save. I loved you louder than myself. Now I'm softly resting in my skin where your weight no longer stays. There's a sadness I still carry, but it doesn't rule my days. I remember you with tenderness, not the nights I spent confessing. I didn't lose myself in you, I just started softly resting. So if you feel me drifting, it's not coldness, it's release. I finally laid my heart down and let it sleep, softly resting, softly resting. You don't look at me the way you used to. Your eyes pass right through my skin. We're lying close, but it feels like miles now. You're here, but you're not in. Your hand still fits inside of mine, but it gets colder every night. I keep pretending we're still okay while I'm breaking inside. I hear the silence when you say my name, like something's already gone. I'm holding on, you're letting go, and I feel it every song. I'm slowly losing you, even when you're holding me. Every kiss feels borrowed, like it's already a memory. I'm slowly losing you to the quiet in your heart. You're slipping through my fingers, and it's tearing me apart. You smile, but it doesn't reach your eyes now. You say I'm fine, I guess the truth, but I can feel the distance growing every time I reach for you. I replay all yesterdays, trying to find the turn where love became a habit and for to have what's on your mind. Afraid of what you'll say, 'cause I already know the answer. You've been drifting away. I'm slowly losing you, even when you're next to me. Your heart is somewhere else now, and it's killing what's left of me. I'm slowly losing you, and you don't even fight. I'm watching us fall apart, one lonely night at a time. If loving you means letting go, why does it hurt this much? I'd give anything to feel again the fire in your touch. Tell me, when did I become someone you can't live without? I'm screaming in the silence, but you don't hear me now. I'd rather hear you say goodbye than watch you fade away, 'cause losing you slowly is the hardest way. I'm slowly losing you, and I can't stop the pain. I'm still holding on to us while you're already changed. I'm slowly losing you, and there's nothing left to do except love you from a distance while I'm slowly losing you. So I'll let you go tonight, with tears I never show. I didn't lose you all at once, I lost you slow. The rain beats softly on my window pane. Each drop reminds me of your name. I walk alone through streets we knew. Every shadow whispers of you. My hands are trembling, my heart is sore. I feel the love I had before, but in the darkness I find my voice. Even broken, I have a choice. The wind may howl, the night may cry, but I won't let my soul say goodbye. In the storm I'm still standing, even when the world feels demanding. The heart may ache, the tears may fall, but I rise again through it all. I don't hide, I don't run, I face the pain, I face the sun. In the storm I find my way, learning to breathe, to fight, to stay. I hear your laughter in the thunder. Your memory pulls me under, but I won't drown, I won't give in. I've learned the strength that lies sky is gray, but I can see a little light is guiding me. I hold the love, I let it go. The seeds of healing start to grow. The night is long, but I am longer. The storm is fierce, but I am stronger. In the storm, I'm still standing, even when the world feels demanding. The heart may ache, the tears may fall, but I rise again through it all. I don't hide, I don't run, I face the pain, I face the sun. In the storm, I find my way, learning to breathe, to fight, to stay. If love is a hurricane, heartbreak is the rain. It tears you apart, it leaves a stain. But every drop that falls, every wind that blows, teaches the heart what it already knows. I am fragile, I am torn, but even in darkness I am reborn. Some nights I stumble, some mornings I sway, but every step I take leads me toward the day. In the storm, I'm still standing, even when the world feels demanding. The heart may ache, the tears may fall, but I rise again through it all. I don't hide, I don't run, I face the pain, I face the sun. In the storm, I find my way, learning to breathe, to fight, to stay. So if you ever wonder how I survive the rain, know I've walked through the tempest, and I've learned to stand again. In the storm, I am free, even with a broken heart I see. The night is quiet, but my mind's awake. Your name is every breath I take. The world is still, yet I fall apart. With moonlight resting on my heart, I hear your voice in the distant air, like you were always standing there. So close, I almost feel your touch, but missing you hurts just a little too much. I try to be strong, I try to move on, but loving you still feels like home. Every step I take in the dark leads me back to where you are. There's moonlight on my heart tonight, soft and silver, cold and bright. It shines on love I couldn't save, on all the words I never gave. I whisper your name in the quiet blue, hoping the stars carry it to you. I'm standing here, falling apart, with moonlight on my heart. I smile like I'm finally okay, but the truth fades with the day. In crowded rooms I still feel alone, wishing you would just call me home. Every memory plays on repeat, your shadow follows my heartbeat. If letting go is what I need, why does my heart still refuse to leave? I fold my pain into a sigh, pretend I don't still wonder why. Love like ours was never meant to fade into the past tense. There's moonlight on my heart tonight, pain and tears I try to hide. It glows where you used to be, where your arms once surrounded for the love we had, then I'll let you go. But keep the part where you still live inside my heart. There's moonlight on my heart tonight, gentle healing, soft and kind. It tells me I'll be okay someday, even if you're far away. I'll stop waiting for a sign from you, learn to love the morning too. But every night in the dark, there'll be moonlight on my heart. The night fades slowly into dawn, but a piece of you still lingers on. I close my eyes, make peace with the part that still shines in the dark. Moonlight on my heart. We used to dance in midnight rooms, with love playing soft and slow. Your voice was my favorite tune, now it's just an echo, I know. The radio still plays our song, but it doesn't feel the same. Every note reminds me of the love that slipped away. I tried to sing along, but my heart forgot the words. What once felt like forever now only hurts. These are fading love songs on a broken radio. Every melody reminds me of what we'll never know. I turn the volume down, but I still hear you in my bones. We were written in the music. Now we're fading love songs. Your name still lives in harmony between the lines we share. I replay every memory like I'm hoping you'll be there. We promised we'd never change, but promises get old. Love slipped out of key when our hearts grew cold. I held on to the sound of you calling out my name, but silence fills the space where your love once stayed. These are fading love songs on a broken radio. Every melody reminds me of what we'll never know. I turn the volume down, but I still hear you in my bones. We were written in the music. Now we're fading love songs. Maybe love was just a moment at the forever we believe. Some songs are meant to finish, they just slowly leave. I don't hate the memories, I just wish they didn't stay. Praying over and over as you fade away. These are fading love songs, soft and one with time. I hear your voice in every chord, but it's no longer mine. I let the silence hold me. You was weeks gone. We were once a beautiful scent I'm fading love songs. The record stops, the night moves on. I'm learning how to be strong. Our love didn't end in flames. It just became a fading song. Never fought, we never screamed, no doors were ever slammed. We just stopped saying everything we used to understand. Your words got softer every day, like you were pulling back. And I kept smiling through the cracks, pretending I was intact. I learned to read your silence like it was something true. 'Cause when you stopped explaining, I started losing you. It was love without a sound. No goodbye, no last tear. Just two hearts slowly fading while standing right here. It was love without a sound. Quiet realization you don't reach for my arm. We still share the same old bed, but not the same old dreams. Your body slept beside me, your mind was in between. I'd ask you how your day went, you'd say fine. Stopped asking for forever, started praying for tonight. 'Cause love that's whispered too long forgets how to fight. It was love without a sound. No breaking, no flame, just waking up one morning with nothing left to name. It was love without a sound. That's what hurt the most, that I lost you slowly without ever coming close. How do you grieve a love that never said it's done? How do you let go of someone who's already gone? If you had just walked out, at least I'd understand. But you stayed just long enough to slip right through my hands. I still hear you in the quiet, even when you're not around. Funny how the loudest heartbreak never makes a sound. It was love without a sound, but it shattered me inside. No words, no warning, just a tear I couldn't hide. It was love without a sound, and now I'm learning how to live with the silence where your love used to be loud. No thunder, no goodbye, just silence all around. That's how I lost you. Love without a sound. The night was long, but tears were louder. And the words we never said, I traced the lines of broken love on the pillow where I laid my head. Your shadow lingers in the doorway, even when the room is still. I learned that heartache can be quiet if you let it teach you will. I thought pain would swallow me whole or leave me cold and small, but sometimes after all the crying, there's a calm that heals it all. This is the calm after the cry. It's silence that doesn't hurt. I breathe in slowly, let it go. Piece by piece, I'm in my heart. I loved too much, I lost too high, but I'm finding my way through. This is the calm after the cry, and I'm learning to live without you. The morning sun spills on the window. I see the world in softer hues. The echoes of your absence no longer chain me to the blues. I held your love like fragile glass, believed it could make me whole. Now I see strength in letting go and mercy for my soul. I thought healing and forgetting were pretending I'm okay, but the truth is in the stillness after tears have had to say. This is the calm after the cry, the silence that doesn't hurt. I breathe in slowly, let it go. Piece by piece, I'm in my heart. I loved too much, I lost too hard, but I'm finding my way through. This is the calm after the cry, and I'm learning to live without you. If love comes back with open hands, I'll need it without fear. I won't cling to what is gone or beg for what won't appear. I'll carry lessons, not the pain, and the courage stuck amazed. The calm after the crying teaches hearts to rise again. I cried for us, I cried for me. Now I can finally see. This is the calm after the cry, the quiet that sets me free. I walk through shadows, hold my heart, and find the strength to be. I love too much, I lost too hard, but I survived the truth. This is the calm after the cry, and I'm learning to live without you. If you see me smiling softly, know the night has passed me by. I found my peace, my gentle strength in the calm after the cry. You stood in the doorway, shoes by the wall. Your shadow was longer than the words you wouldn't call. I memorized the silence, the way your hands shook. I knew it was ending from that last soft look. You tried to smile for me, but your eyes already said goodbye. Love was leaving quietly, like a tear you don't let cry. It was the last soft look before you turned away, the kind that says I loved you but won't beg you to stay. No screaming, no breaking, just hearts out of place. I lost you forever in that gentle space. I folded your name into every curve, left half of my heart in the clothes you didn't wear. The room still remembers your breath on my skin. The memories don't answer when I whisper again. I held on to nothing, still afraid to let go. Some birth doesn't shatter, it just fades real slow. It was the last soft look before you turned away, the kind that says I loved you but won't beg you to stay. No screaming, no breaking, just hearts out of place. I lost you forever in that gentle space. If loving you was wrong, I'd do it all again. I'd choose every ending just to feel you then. Some goodbyes are quiet, but they echo the most. I don't miss your body, I miss who we were close. It was the last soft look and the hardest goodbye. You left with my future still living in your eyes. If love ever finds you when I'm long out of sight, remember I held you in the softest goodbye. Now I sleep with the truth that I never mistook. You left me